Hey, you know what your problem is? I don't think I've seen you at Kenny's, the other Rogers music venue in Corbin, Kentucky. I should see you there sometime. We got some shows coming up. Here's some flyers for you. Some shows in June and July. I hope to see you there.
You got to come check out this new venue, Kenny's. This is Mayor Susie. I totally approve this message, and I approve this place.
Are you looking for somewhere in Corbin, Kentucky to host your next event? Here we have it at Harvey's on Main at 115 Main Street. Let's check it out. Step into timeless charm and unforgettable elegance at this stunning historic venue. With breathtaking architectural details and an inviting open-floor layout, Harvey's is the perfect setting for your next special event. Delight in the breathtaking bar complete with tap, a fully equipped kitchen for seamless catering, clean and accessible restrooms, a beautiful elevated stage for speakers, performers, or presenters. And for weddings and formal events, relish in the comfort and privacy of the bridal suite. Whether you're hosting an intimate gathering or a large celebration, Harvey's on Main provides the perfect scene to create lasting memories. Thoughtfully designed by the owner, who will be by your side every step of the way to ensure all your wants and needs are met. Book today and let Harvey's bring your vision to life.
How's it look?
Wow, that looks hard, my guy. You know what's actually hard? Getting people to notice your business in a world where everybody's screaming for attention. While everybody else is posting boring ads no one remembers, we built one of the fastest growing podcasts in the region. Over 15,000 followers and climbing, and more than 65% of them right here in the Tri-County area.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. That's not just views. That's local eyes, local customers, local money. We don't make commercials people forget. We make commercials people quote.
So if your business is tired of sounding like every other business, come sit at the table. No sugarcoating podcast. We are not just growing an audience. We are building attention.
What if reality wasn't limited to the world around you, but expanded by the experiences you could step into? The moment the headset goes on, curiosity turns into immersion. Every step becomes part of the story. Every moment pulls you deeper into the experience. Designed to blur the line between virtual and real, this is more than gaming. It's total immersion. The best moments aren't just seen, they're shared. Step beyond the scene. Step into the experience. Zone perception. Unlock your imagination.
That can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, CIA. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Country Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien, secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating.
On Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, wherever you find us. Sorry, I was looking at Ronnie just to make sure I wasn't talking ahead of him. 'Cause he didn't, boom, didn't do my cue like he normally does.
Well, you started before I was going to do the cue.
Anyway, so tonight we have 606 Pred Hunters and Eyes on Evil. I ain't really got to see much of what you're doing, but
Seen a couple of his posts.
yeah, I've seen a couple of them. But throw a camera over on them. Let's let them introduce themselves, and boom, you go.
We're basically taking down people that's preying on children.
So, how many have you done in the past month now?
In the past month, I've got 6 people, and they're 5 in Bell County, 1 in Harlan County, and they're all incarcerated. So,
6 in 1 month.
Yep. I started this on May the 22nd. The 23rd, next day we had an arrest. So,
Wow, what about you?
I've had about 7. Only difference between mine and his is he's in Kentucky and I'm in Tennessee. Unfortunately, the laws in Tennessee are so behind that they won't make arrests unless victims come forward. So that's the sad part. So I'm going to start bringing mine over here. So let's just say 606 Pred Hunters jurisdiction and work with him and collab with him.
Well, how long you been operating?
I've been doing it 29 days exactly.
So yous are both.
we're very new. Yep.
Pretty much
Okay.
started.
Wow, that's a lot for 1 month. I mean, collectively between the both of you,
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
that is a lot for 1 month.
I don't get arrested, but I embarrass the shit out of them at least on the internet.
Yeah, I would.
That's about the only thing I can do.
I mean, it sucks, but
We need to ask if they can hear us because everybody's saying they ain't got no volume. But, everything shows volume.
What?
Make sure they can hear.
everybody's saying no sound, so you
Yep.
can't hear us. Hello, hello.
Of course, they're 20 seconds behind us. So.
This is what happens.
Yeah, when we move equipment.
Well, we
They
from
say they
our
can hear it,
from our Jeopardy thing,
Yeah.
we just put everything back today.
Dang.
Yeah, because we get busy through the
Right.
week.
Right.
Yeah.
So we come in here at 3:00 and we just start rushing, getting everything back. We got to run all these wires again. I hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so we do have sound. I don't know why people was commenting they can't hear. Turn your TVs up. How about
Exactly.
that? But anyway, what we're saying is, for the ones that didn't get to hear, we got 606 Pred Hunters and Eyes on Evil, and what collectively ends have done 13 people.
Yep.
Yeah.
13 people in 1 month.
In 1 month.
That's ridiculous.
It's
Oh, that's ridiculous. There's actually that many around here.
Well, there's more. They just ain't been caught yet.
Oh, I know there's
That's
more,
right,
and they're
yeah.
going to get caught.
exactly.
But to be able to do 13 in 1 month,
Yep.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's not counting Knoxville Predator Catchers. I collab with them too, and I know in 1 week I think he had 3 or 4 just in the past 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, see, and Yuns are like I haven't heard much of Eyes on Evil.
Yeah.
Past him, he's
Right.
the one that told me about you.
He's got great content.
Yeah,
Like,
but
yeah.
you're blowing up on Facebook stuff.
Yep.
So I would think eventually that's going to hurt yins. Like that's going to slow yins down because people's going to be more aware that hey, this is these people like yins are actually out there.
Well, I do have to say this: not every person has the same mindset. So I mean, like we're pretty much getting out there on Facebook, and we're still busting them in our hometown.
Yeah.
So I mean, people's not very smart whenever it comes to online activities.
Well, and a big thing too, I kind of had a similar conversation earlier today. People with that mindset, the people that yins are catching,
right?
You really truly look down in it. That's an addiction.
Exactly.
That is their addiction.
Yeah.
And when you have an addiction like that,
it's not
you can't really break it.
You can't. No, you can't rehabilitate somebody on that.
No.
No. And people say, "Let us help you" and things like that. Yeah, well, you might hear me say that in a couple of my videos, saying if they need help. But truthfully and honestly, deep down, I know that it's not possible. They're just you can send them to jail, put them 10 years, 12 years, but as soon as they get out, they get
if
internet.
they get out,
they get internet. Just like we make decoys, they make decoys too.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be an underage kid, then they got their next victim.
I don't know.
It's just that simple.
You just put them in a certain prison or something, they'll get the brakes beat off of them.
I wish it was like the Wild West. Just walk up. And
Well, we got a man that's trying to do that.
Yeah.
More people need to get on his train there. That Bruiser.
Is that Bruiser? I'd
Yeah.
vote for him if I lived in Kentucky.
Yeah, Bruiser for governor. So that's a guy we need right there.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we need in Tennessee. I mean, I reached out to the senator, Blackburn or whatever, and let's just say I didn't get the answer to the question that I asked.
He beat around the bush.
Yeah, I got big tech. Big tech ain't my problem. It's Tennessee law that's stopping us from me being like 606 Pred Hunters here, meeting somebody, having all the evidence, doing all their dirty work, but no arrest. So
that sucks.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they've got funding to be able to do this, and you all don't.
Yeah. Hell, I've even offered, just swear me in. I don't even gotta have a badge. Just say I'm, whatever.
Yeah.
Let me bring it to you, or I give you a name, and
they can deputize you.
Yeah,
right. I mean, that's what that is. Be getting deputized.
Yeah, but it's all backwards. I will say that. That's what we're trying to do, is push as many catches and stuff as we can. So hopefully they see how bad it actually is, and they try to change that law, because every other state around us has that law.
Yeah.
But us, we're gonna stick back to when internet wasn't a thing.
Well, it sucks for Tennessee.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you've already shown that they're there.
Oh yeah.
There's tons of them, and you can't do anything about it, sadly.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't mind the drive, you can come. You can go all over Kentucky.
Hey, if they drive, okay, my first one from out of state, North Carolina, drove 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Carell was his name. I can't say his last name. He's foreign, like overseas stuff. But anyways, if he's willing to drive 2.5 hours, I'm willing to drive 2.5 hours to the state line. So we'll just do it that way. Best way I see it.
Crazy. 2.5 hours to drive to meet a kid. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. This really intrigued me. People that have this addiction, that
Right.
have this lust over children, do they just not know about midgets?
Buddy, evidently not.
Repeat that. Midgets.
Yeah, do they?
Oh,
the
yeah.
People that
I mean,
lust over
hell.
Children, do they just not know midgets exist?
I mean, you got a good point. Honestly, but hell, there's prostitutes. Hell, there's Pamela Anderson, dude.
Yeah.
Go to town. But
I don't know. Like,
people's crazy. They just.
is it?
I don't know their fetish. I don't.
Like, it really makes you think, like, why are they attracted to children? Is it because they're small, or is it truly that's a 10-year-old
think
or
they
a
got like a-
9-year-old or whatever
Right.
age they're like? Is it the age that interests them? Is it the height? What is it that interests them?
I don't know. The guy that came from Tennessee, has anyone ever answered that question for you?
No.
Of why? Okay, so I got a reason why. One on Corral, he told me that his wife died 2 months ago, but he didn't want us to talk to a therapist.
Okay,
So he went to a child. Exactly.
that makes no sense.
Exactly. And in our text, there's no text whatsoever about his wife dying at all. You think, if you want to talk to my decoy as your wife died 2 months ago, that'd probably been like one of the topics you'd brought up.
Yeah.
But I called BS on that. But that's the only reason why I've gotten so far that someone's ever answered with. Is his wife died 2 months ago, and let's just call it bullshit.
Well, see that I feel like that's a good question to start asking these
Right.
people.
Uh-huh.
Just to have like data collection.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
because the more you guys can understand them, the easier you guys will be able to catch them.
Exactly.
Because you know what their draw is, right?
Right.
Is it the feeling of authority or the feeling of power, or is it feeling like children are just naive and they can get by with anything?
Right.
So
Yeah, that's really a vital part to what yins are doing is
Yep.
data collection. And the more yins can understand, the more yins can get in their heads, the faster and easier you'll catch them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I've said it and said it and said it, man. I mean, these guys choose to prey on children whenever they can literally go down the street and find them a streetwalker for $20.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Sometimes you don't even need $20.
Right.
There's some of these towns you just shake a pill bottle.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
you need right there.
So has any of them been caught before doing this, or is this?
not that I'm aware of.
so these are all first time, not registered.
Nobody that I've caught's registered yet.
So I know you can't talk about any active cases.
Right.
But can you tell us about a prior case that somebody's already been incarcerated on?
Probably not.
I better not, because everything I've got is very, very fresh and active.
Yeah.
But after everything's closed, I can share everything that we need to share. So,
Can you tell us if you've got any active right now?
I don't have any active myself,
Mm-hmm.
but he's got a couple that we're about to collab on. But it won't. This is a 24/7 job, man,
Yeah.
and we could go from literally nothing to being on a bus tomorrow night.
Okay, who the crap is root vegetable? I'm sorry. This
On
guy's.
YouTube.
You know who that is? God almighty. You gotta turn around and read that comment. That's so stupid.
I can't even see it.
Is that somebody just trolling us or something? Yeah. Okay.
What is that?
Yeah. He said, "Can't hear. It's better. It's my birthday today." And Entity told me that it was a sin to blow my load on any other day, so I'm going to make it a huge mess. I don't care if I run the tabletop again. He signed the evidence of the shirt.
See, that right there proves there's idiots everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
Amen.
there's idiots everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep. So, and that's my opinion. That ain't no sugarcoating, because that ain't it ain't my show.
So, what got you guys into this?
For me, myself, I've been studying this for the past 5 to 7 years, probably. Started out watching a couple different groups online, and I just thought, this would be a great help for my little hometown.
Right.
Which I didn't really foresee the success that I'm having right at home. So I haven't traveled any. I mean, it's just all been
Don't need in it.
all been right there at the house.
Mm-hmm.
But
Now, you just don't have kids of your own, do you?
we got one on the way. I do.
One on
Yep.
the way. You
Congratulations.
you okay?
I got
Just
3.
make sure I did. I didn't know. I was like,
You got 3.
I got 3 of them. Yeah.
Yep. They
1
They
girl,
grow
2
up
boys. Yeah, they
so
do.
that's me too. I got 1 girl and 2 boys.
Yeah.
Ours is going to be a little girl coming in
Even
October.
even more the reason to do what you're doing.
Exactly. Yep.
So do y'all have like a Cash App or anything?
We sure do.
You know, go to your site and
Uh,
everyone donate some money to y'all. And
my Cash App is pinned on my page. Cash tag 606 Pred Hunters.
Okay.
We're all the time. Every time we go on a bust, the device we have is seized.
really,
110%.
I got it.
And so yeah, I had a fan come forward a few days ago, and he messaged me from Lexington and said that he'd had 10 burner phones for us.
Really, that's
So
good.
I went on Tuesday and we got 10 burner phones, and 2 of them's already used. But we're all the time needing burners, equipment, stuff like that. We've got T-shirts coming in,
Mhm.
and the next week and a half, we got 115 of those coming. So if anybody wants one, they can pre-order, or they can get up with me whenever they come in.
Yeah, because this is something I think needs to continue to happen.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people do it, but then they just run out of funds, and
Right.
and it's. I mean, gas isn't cheap now.
No,
right.
no, it's not.
I mean, gas
So-
cards would be nice too, right?
Yeah, definitely. Any kind of donations. If anybody wants to do a fundraiser or anything for us, I've had a couple people to reach out and, ask if they can do fundraisers. I mean, y'all hearing it right from my mouth. If y'all want to do a fundraiser, you don't have to ask. Just
do it and
Yep.
give me the money.
I mean, it just amazes me. You hear about things out there, but until people like you guys bring it to light to where people see everything
Right.
that's going on, and it just I'm sitting here and I'm just blown away that most people will talk to an adult like if you're dating, you talk dirty.
Right.
How can you do that to a kid?
Man, it's just people are very nasty minded.
Yeah.
We don't use the word sick because I've heard of an instance where there's been somebody on in the courtroom getting ready to go to prison for some pretty nasty stuff for juveniles, and somebody used the word sick, and they took that and threw it out because they thought his mind was bad.
Yeah. Well, he's got a vitamin deficiency. He's
Right.
missing some copper and lead.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people on here
Yeah.
saying thank you for the work that you are doing.
Awesome. We appreciate you all, and
Yeah.
And I got one guy asked, how do you feel like when you have to get on there and act like a little girl and try to draw these people in? Like Yuns personally, how does that make Yuns feel having to do that? I know it's a job and all, but
I don't know how he does it, but I tend to I make fun of him in a way, because honestly, if I let my anger get to me, yeah, no, I don't. I want to say different than what I'm doing. I want to, when they're like, "Oh, I'm bored to death," I want to be like, "Well, I wish you just take bored out of that." Just be an ass to them and tell them you're talking to a grown ass man now. That's why I love to do the meetups. Because I don't know if y'all seen John Totten, my first one that I caught at Texas Roadhouse. The fear of God was in his face when he saw that there was a grown-ass man knocking on that window and not a 14-year-old girl. It's the best thing ever. It's a high that you get. So, to put it like this, how I do it too is, instead of losing control and getting mad and angry about it, I think of if it wasn't me on the other end of the phone, it's more than likely a teenage kid doing it anyways, and that's the next one. So I'd rather be calm, cool, collective, and meet some grown-ass man, woman, whatever, to exploit them on my part. But now, like I said, Kentucky ain't far. I'm going to be down this way more often.
what about you?
Man, I'm the same way. I mean, it's bad that we have to do this, but I'm kind of like him. It definitely makes my adrenaline go through the roof. You can ask her. I'll be up all night the night before a bust, and even more so the night of the bust. I'll be up all night long because I just can't sleep. But yeah, it's pretty sad that we have to do this on our own. But we're here to do it, and we're going to keep right on hammer.
I mean, do they? I'm sure they try to get provocative with yuns.
Oh yes, definitely.
Like how do yuns handle that? Like you have to play the role,
right? Basically, if I'm talking to somebody and they get if they get provocative, we don't follow on that role. We let them do all the talking. There's a gray area that we can get into, but we don't enter that very often. There's some things that we can say and a lot of things we don't say. We don't generate anything nudity. It all comes from the pred.
So yuns don't send any pictures.
Just selfies.
Like even when they're asking, like, hey, send me this.
Right.
You're like, no, you'll see it in person.
Exactly.
Pretty much. But yeah, you get a lot of genitals, man.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. It's a wild world.
What's the biggest one you've seen?
Shit. Probably the damn dude about an hour ago, to be completely honest with you. I got one.
Packing.
That one was he's from North Carolina, but my first one, this dude lived in Berea. I'll call him out on here, Brandon Wayne. I'm sure his family's probably watching the show. But yeah, he's out in Berea. He's 24, I want to say. He was my very first person, and he was going to drive all the way from Berea to Bean Station, Tennessee. But the only thing that changed his mind was his 3 children. That's the only thing that changed his mind. I called his daddy and talked to him because there wasn't nothing I could really do. He didn't make the intent to come down.
So this guy had 3 kids of his own.
Yeah. And he wants to raise his boys just to be just like him. And I hope his baby mama sees this shit too. Just want to make that clear. I hope they all see
that
it.
right there. That would make me think, like, 24-year-old man already has 3 of his own kids. And he's out here trying to sleep with kids. Don't you try to think for his kids? Like, is he doing anything to his kids?
It raises red flags. I mean, it does.
It does.
Obviously.
It does.
Anybody that's doing that. But that's kind of like, what's his name? Christopher Patty, Maryville, Tennessee. He's 47, but he likes to lie on his dating app he has. Apparently, I posted him the other day, and his niece used to stay with him, and she, like, he helped raise her, and he never done anything. So, some of these people are nasty and have a conscience that, oh, that's my family, I ain't gonna do nothing. But I caught a lot of conflict from her. It was one message, but it pissed me off because there's black and white photo text messages with his face in it, his cell phone number, but he's not a chomo, predator, anything like that. It's those people that make me mad too. It's not just the ones behind the screen doing the texting.
Their family trying to defend them.
Yeah.
We got a lot of that going on right now.
Yeah.
And I'll just go ahead and tell you from the 606 Pred Hunters, if you're a Pred hunting hater, we'll investigate you too.
I don't blame
damn
them.
straight.
Because there's probably a reason they're a
damn straight
hater.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine knowing that my brother, my nephew, or anybody that would be that. I mean, because I'm more like my nephew. He's going to have a kid, and he's 21. I'm like, dude, are you that stupid? I mean, you don't have a kid right now. You ain't,
right.
You ain't old enough. Wait till you're about 25, 26. I'm that type of person.
Yeah.
Tell them, But I couldn't imagine, him doing something like that. But and I'm sure the family's in denial, but I'm sure there's something that they've seen there that just don't seem right sometimes, But I don't know. I've got a question. What if somebody knows somebody that they know is a predator, but I mean, and they contact y'all? Can anything be done, or is it To me, I look at it like this: it's sort of a thing you've got to watch what you do because you can't initiate it, right?
Exactly.
They have to initiate
Exactly.
it. So, I mean, I know probably people was contacting you and getting mad because you ain't responded,
Thousand.
maybe or whatever. But y'all are limited,
Right.
because that would be considered entrapment and they would go free.
Right. Well, I'm
So-
glad you brought that up because, I mean, man, I've got probably thousands of tips.
Yeah.
People want me to go after this
Oh
guy.
yeah,
go
you're gonna
after
have a
this
lot
guy.
more tips.
I mean, we're thankful for the tips, but we don't just go after people.
Mhm.
The most that I do, that I allow my decoys to do, we can send friend requests, we can like a few pictures, but as far as opening up chat and messaging these guys first, we cannot do it.
Yeah.
So-
they'll get off.
Exactly. So
Right.
if people has tips, they can send them to us. But if they don't have social media or something that they can contact us on, we can't. There's
So they have to message you first.
exactly. Yep.
So how do you make that happen?
Just as easy as making a profile.
Exactly.
It's literally-
Make the profile, click, 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 and they do. I mean, it just bing, 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 bing.
So you send the friends request, and then you kind of just let it, like you let that bait just sit there and linger.
Well, it just depends on what app I'm on. If I'm on Facebook, I'll send friend requests. But if I'm on dating apps, dude, it's just a free for all. I mean, I can have anybody I want to, but it's just all in the matter of them communicating with us. Like I'll have like a small fraction of people that whenever we start talking, I'll be like, hey, I'm 14, 15. Oh, goodbye.
Mhm.
And block us. But it don't happen often. But it happens just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, and that's good then.
Yeah,
There are some sane people out there.
There is a little glimmer of hope in human. And I'm not talking about a big one. I'm talking about a sliver of hope in humanity when people do that.
We had a lady on here, Beverly. She commented, said that she sent you guys a message about a well-known predator. Never got a response. She said this one would be big.
I'll have to go back and check my messages. Like I said, we're getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages per day, and it's not something that I overlook and don't pay no attention to. I have different people that runs my business page, so if I don't see it or if they see it, but yeah, we'll take all tips, and I will look into Beverly's message.
So, real quick, just to let our viewers know, you can only vote once, Rosie. So, one vote.
Right.
But now, as far as that goes, initiating and targeting a specific one, that might be something I can help you with.
Right.
Because that's what I've done for years, data analysis and human behavior. So I study. So if we have a target, I can go study them, their likes, and we could develop that profile
right
in their attraction.
Yes, sir.
Thing. So that would lure them
Yeah.
to initiate.
Definitely.
Yeah, because some guys might be attracted to brunettes instead of blondes.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you've got somebody that you're really wanting to target, that's something I could probably help you with.
Awesome.
I'm pretty good at programming and code and data analysis and stuff. So
It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
I get tips all the time too, and I'm very short staffed, really.
right.
Man.
Well, I
But-
can imagine though that there's enough people, especially
Yeah.
watching too, that
There's
if we all pull together and we just send that information to you guys.
yeah.
Definitely.
There's enough people that want to give you like tips and pointers and tell you who to go after, but there ain't enough people that want to help you.
Help you. Yeah.
That's the problem.
And that's the main thing is if we could all kind of just pull it together and,
Yeah.
and work together, we can clear up 606.
Yeah.
All right.
My biggest thing about running people off that wants to help us is the court system.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to go to court, and that's one of my biggest standouts. You know, if I'm talking to a potential decoy or anybody, you know, I'm like, if you roll with us, you're gonna have to roll into the courthouse with us. So I mean, it's just it's a mess. But I've got one certain decoy, and she's amazing at what she does, and she's gonna roll on every bust, every court date, and she's done a great job. So, but yeah.
Well, that's good.
I need
Yes,
me
sir.
one of those.
Yep.
You do.
I need me one of those. That's what
You
I
need to
need.
find a few people that's willing to work with
I've
you.
talked to about 20 of them, and I got 3 that's actually stuck around.
Well, you're in
And
Tennessee,
doing it.
though, so
Yeah, I'm in Tennessee, but they're in Kentucky,
right.
and I got one in Tennessee
You would
And-
think Tennessee, being a volunteer state, would be
volunteering.
You'd think so.
They ain't, never mind what I was going to
It
say.
benefit them.
I'm originally from Kentucky, anyways, but
Right.
yeah,
Well, that's crazy though, because everybody says Tennessee and Kentucky are like a
a
lot
lot.
alike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But
Well,
then-
we talked about that law too.
So different in this
Yeah.
situation.
exactly.
We talked about that law too. It was like we feel like it more than likely would have been opposite, but it is opposite because Kentucky has the law, Tennessee don't.
Makes you wonder why the law ain't been changed. Is it protecting somebody?
Exactly. That's what I always wonder. I mean,
It don't take a rocket scientist to look around and
Yeah.
see that.
I mean, I'll tell you what Blackburn said, or whatever her name is, Blackwell, I think. I don't really get into politics, but I reached out to her, and her answer was to my question is big tech. Who gives a shit about big tech? Kids are so smart these days. They would figure out a way to get out from under big tech's rules and be that teenage kid again online. Big tech ain't got no damn business in this conversation. But that was the answer I got. It's big tech.
Yeah, that makes no sense too.
Yeah.
Like that answer makes
You know
no
how-
sense.
You know how old I was? I think 2009 I got a Facebook, and I was in 8th grade. I remember it like it was yesterday because I went so long without Facebook, and then finally I got one because all the friends wanted me on it, and I made one. You got to be 18 then, but I was in 8th grade. How old would I have been? 2009, 13,
Yeah.
13, 14,
That's
somewhere
one of
like
the
that.
Arguments I've heard with it is
Like it's
you
so
gotta
easy.
change the rules, and Facebook
Yeah.
needs to do this, and they need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
As an app developer and a programmer myself, I
Yeah.
can only do so much unless I force you to start showing
Right.
what I do.
And now you got
Nobody wants to do that.
now you got AI going absolutely insane, so you can do whatever you want to.
You
Yeah.
can bypass it.
But
Hurry.
we need big tech in Tennessee to crack down on some laws. I don't give a shit about big tech.
Mhm.
I want the laws changed. That's all I want.
Right.
It sounds to me like some people with some morals needs to be voted in, so that way they can change it instead of worrying about somebody
Prosecution,
else.
That's what we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
There's only one person I know, and that's Ben Owens, the guy that We Fight Monsters.
Mhm.
I really want to meet that guy. That's the only guy that I like in Tennessee. Yeah, that makes a change. And he went to the Epstein Island. I don't know if y'all saw that. Yeah, he went to Epstein's Island and everything. He's big on hunting these child predators and getting dope off streets and everything out in Memphis. He's awesome. If you don't know him, definitely look him up. Yeah,
Is Ben Owens? Is that what you said?
yeah.
I'll look him up. I ain't never heard of him.
Well, that one guy that does them podcasts, it's in like a red and black room. What's his name? It's on YouTube all the time. Ryan, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's been on that show. That's where he talked about going to Epstein's
That's the
Island.
one that the producer reached out to us, Jericho,
Oh,
Ryan's podcast.
Oh, that,
yeah.
speaking of that, you know who wrote me 2 days ago? Dominic.
Mhm.
Just
Well,
re-
we just asked about him on the podcast. so-
yeah. And then he writes me.
Yeah.
He's a big, huge conspiracy theorist guy. This
Mhm.
Dominic guy. I don't know where the crap he finds the stuff he's sent me.
Anyways, long story
Yeah.
short,
Yeah, long story short,
got us a call from that podcast.
like an actual phone call.
Yeah,
Dang.
Yeah, called
Sean Ryan.
called my wife's
Yeah.
cell phone and was asking for me.
Yeah.
We had a pretty decent little conversation. I was blown away. I was like, I told him, I said, "You're lying. This ain't you." No, no, it was.
That's pretty cool.
How in the world did you get your wife's phone number?
Well, because it's on her. My wife's phone number is on her podcast page.
You heard that, Harold, right?
Yeah, Harold already knows.
Harold better calm down.
Yeah, Paul said, "Sean, run." Yeah, Harold's hot to trot over my wife. He's a nut.
That's the only reason why he comes down.
He says
To see her.
he's gonna come down tomorrow and hang out. We'll see what kind of hanging out he does.
Tell me as long as he's buying,
He's gonna come in a tutu.
yeah.
So, how can people help you with this in a real way, not just a bunch of messages and things like that, right?
Cell phones.
So
They can the biggest thing we need right now is burner phones. I could have a stockpile of 200, and I'm still gonna say I need more. Cause I mean, like I said, every time we have a law enforcement interaction, it's gone like that.
So you can't be working 2 cases on the
Yeah,
same phone.
I can work 2 cases off the same phone. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. But they have to. Basically, if I was working 2 cases on one phone, which I have one phone that's seized that's got 2 cases on it, if I'm working 1 case and I start to get a second one, I'll have to wrap the first one up quick and wrap the second one up just as quicker. That way I can have the phone turned over to law enforcement. The longest I've had, the longest I've been allowed to keep a phone is through the weekend. Is we got a guy on a Friday, and then Monday morning I had to turn the phone in.
So which law enforcement agency's been the easiest to work with?
Man, that's a tough question because they've all been on board with us. But if I had to pick, it would either be between
Don't
Lowell
pick.
Police Department in Harlan
Yeah.
or Barberville PD. Barberville PD, they're loving it.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of departments would think it's helping them.
Right.
I mean, it's taken, because one thing I can't stand is when you call them and you need something and they're out dealing with a cat in a tree somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this is, you're helping them and keeping them from being tied up on an investigation.
Basically, how I feel like is, they piggyback off of our investigations. I mean, we're doing
Kudos.
More.
Kudos at that though. Like
Yeah.
at least they're doing it.
Yeah.
I think he hears me. He hears me so much every day. Me and him talk now. We're like best friends at this point. Every day I just complain about how the laws are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like something always gets flipped, and I end up complaining about it. But
how much more investigating do they need to do?
there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing really.
Once we turn it over, it's basically it's over. And then the hard part they've got to do is
find out if there's any more.
Yep.
That's it.
That's what I was going to say.
That's the only thing they
When
got to figure
seize
out.
the phone, that happens. They seize their phone. They
Yeah.
pull data from theirs, and
exactly.
and no telling what's on there.
Yeah.
So then that just makes the investigation a lot easier too, because there's more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it makes it harder actually. It gets deeper then
Well,
if there's more. So that's about it.
well, they know that this guy's.
Oh yeah, but they already know what he's there for,
Yeah.
so it kind of makes it easier.
So
Yeah.
my question would
Helping.
get Paul's question first, and he's asking if you've had any experience as a child. Is that kind of what drove this? I know you answered why you started.
Yeah, I haven't had anything like that.
What about you, Jordan? What
No.
you started down this path?
I ain't got any like sexual assault things ever happened to me as a kid. My parents actually raised me pretty well, obviously. Shout out to them. But mine started due to the fact that I don't know if y'all are familiar with the Noah Back case.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, well, that piece of shit and his parents groomed a girl from the age of 13 on.
Yeah, she's only like, she ain't even an adult now, is she?
No, she's I want to say she's 16 now.
I'm unfamiliar with this, so anybody else that is, explain this.
Let me throw you in a circle.
He knows more about it than I do, but I
Yeah, because I raised absolute immortal hell on this shit. Noah Beck, he's 27, 28 now, grown ass man. Mommy's a ex-principal, used to be teacher. Daddy's a PA in East and Hazard. He actually still works at Soaring Potentials as a PA. I don't even want to say it. I ain't going to say that name or anything, but the victim that he had was underage. He started from the time she was 13. So pretty much graduated 8th grade, and there it went. He started grooming her from there. Timothy Brown, that's a piece of shit too. I'm sorry, but I figured no sugarcoating podcast, I'll be okay. But he's a groomer as well. I'm gonna make a phone call to his ass pretty soon.
So when you just
I get real
to get you to dumb down a little
real
bit.
red about
You're
this
saying
situation.
grooming a lot, okay? And I'm just
what's grooming?
Grooming is
explain what you mean by grooming.
Okay, so that's like when a grown man, say us, talks to a kid and kind of just softens them up, gets their guard down, you know. Oh, don't tell your parents, you know, I'm a grown-ass man. They don't need to know that I'm talking to their 13-year-old daughter or anything like that. That's pretty much grooming. It's pretty much setting it. Seasoning a steak, how's that sound? That's pretty much how they do it. That's what grooming is.
It's a good analogy.
Yeah, that's about
some teachers.
Best way I could put it as far as the easiest and dumbest way, because that's how I'd understand it. But there was a little girl that got killed. She was 16, and she was pretty much an innocent bystander. She was just out with her friends enjoying life. Wrong place, wrong time, and she got killed. Rest her soul. Emily Clark, that's her name. So she's forever 16. As far as Noah Beck, Bill Beck, Timothy Brown, Angie Beck, all like mandatory people that are supposed to like tell someone, call someone, my son's grooming this little kid, they can all go get fucked at the end of the day. And I will rain hell down on them as much as possible.
Because this went on for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, almost 3, as far as I know. Almost 3. Because I remember when I first seen her, like the little like dating app thing, like you know how people keep up with how long they've been dating someone. It's like 2 years and so many months. I can't remember. It would have been 3 years. Honestly, this topic gets me hot, dude. God.
So this guy was grooming this girl for 2 years?
Yeah, almost 3, almost 2.5. He's actually down here in London. I was kind of hoping like there was like, I don't know how federal lockup works, but I was wondering if I could just walk in there and visit and be like, hey, fucker, you know, and just tell him how I feel about him.
Well, I'm sure you could.
Yeah.
You can probably schedule a visit.
Yeah. I don't want to schedule one because they'll be like, Jordan's coming down here and meet you. He'd probably deny it. Trust me, that family hates me right now. Which, what do you do?
They hate you because you done something good.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, I wouldn't say the whole family. I really don't know who, but I know a lot of people got me blocked, and a lot of people like have been viewing my shit without me thinking I don't know.
Right.
So it's a beautiful thing. The internet is.
There was a bunch of people. How I found out about it was when the accident happened. There was people on there saying that you know he's been doing this for 3 years. You know, she ain't. She's his girlfriend, and you know, and I was like, that got me going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
I was like, who is this?
It'll get you. I went down the rabbit hole too.
And so people have been saying something for years, but nobody's done nothing.
Exactly.
I've even heard them say something about the cops over there.
Exactly.
Wouldn't do nothing.
Hey, fuck them too.
Yeah.
Fuck them because
allegedly the cops wouldn't do anything.
Joe Engel.
That's what the person said. But apparently, if it went on 3 years, somebody didn't do something.
I don't know. Did the cops do anything?
Hey, Joe Engel.
Not
That-
until the little girl died.
Okay, then there is no.
Oh, they still didn't do
They
shit.
didn't do anything.
Dude, they fucked the investigation so bad. I'm so sorry. I hope y'all don't mind, but
You're fine.
I got a real bad mouth on me, obviously.
Oh God, you're
But
so bad.
They hey, they screwed that investigation so bad that I mean, I'm telling you, fucking, I don't even know what's going to come from it. No one really does. But there's so much heat from the public about that situation.
They have to do something.
Oh, someone's going to have a statement made about them for sure. They're going to make a public statement about it. Like someone's going to have to face consequences.
So when you roll into these things, how do you keep from just dragging somebody out of the car? And
It's very hard, man.
I was going to ask that just
Yeah,
a
I
few
mean,
minutes ago.
because that,
Dude, I'm heated right now.
Well, like I watched one of yours, but what you're saying right here, I watched one of yours, and it looked like you was shaking a little bit.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like
the
when you was
adrenaline,
walking up to that guy, it looked like you was shaking.
the adrenaline, it'll do it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, for one, you never know what's going to go on when you approach these guys.
yeah, you don't know if they're going to come out.
Exactly.
So
But yous both do pack, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
They
yeah.
got the old
Absolutely.
poo-poos.
Yep.
Yeah. Pow pows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bluetooth hole punchers.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. That's it.
That extra vitamin.
Yeah,
But
we.
that would be the hard part for me in any of it would be,
I'd want to smack. the
you know,
face
because
out of it.
children are
Yeah.
defenseless.
Right.
Exactly.
I mean, for-
This is how I do it. This is another way, and I can tell all y'all how to do it too. Is you got to think of it like this: is that your child or a decoy that's happening to?
right.
So it's a decoy, and if it was someone else's child, that's someone else's child. That's not your problem. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's your problem in a way.
you're gonna have to reel that in.
Okay,
kinda
so
off track
I
over
would take up for your kid. I would beat the shit out of a child molester.
Okay.
Or a predator. But if it were my child, I'd blow their fucking brains out all over the floor. That's just it. Like they wouldn't walk away from it. That's how I look at it. So I try to keep calm, and also in the state of Tennessee, like I said, you can do whatever you want to a kid as long as the victim don't come forward. They ain't doing nothing. So let's try and do it the legal way until something actually starts happening.
Right.
And then until someone tells me to piss off, they ain't changing the law. I'm gonna keep doing it the more civil, legal way.
Trying to get some.
Until then we'll. If they give me some bullshit answer again, let's just say Dads Against Predators is coming to Tennessee.
So what
That's
you
how
were
it's
saying
gonna be.
though, is when you were saying the decoy part is, you knowing that this is just a decoy, it
Yeah.
doesn't get you as riled up as.
Well,
if
no,
you
it
knew
gets
was a real person.
It gets me riled up. I'm just saying, I get pissed and everything, but how I keep calm is one day this is going to be my child. Let's be honest about it. Someone's kid in the room here, there's a chance it's going to happen. And till that day comes, I ain't doing prison time over decoys or someone else's child, because one day I'm going to have to protect my own. Until that day,
Maybe. Hopefully you don't.
yeah, exactly. But if that day comes, and that's the day I'll have to just put my hands behind my back and say, fuck it. It's
Well, like
here it is.
My daughter got raped, and she was underage, and the guy was 19,
Yeah.
and it's not something you want to.
It's a touchy subject.
Deal with,
Yeah.
but if I'd have caught him, and he wouldn't have went to jail.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem here in this area, southeast Kentucky, though, is it's not just like the chances of this one getting raped. or
Yeah.
anything like that. It's normally a family member that
Uh-huh.
is doing that grooming,
Exactly.
and that they'll pull them into their home, and they're like, "We're watching them," and because it happened to my wife when she was young. Her uncle pulled, Will watch her and kept her for a year.
Yeah.
What's she going to do at 13, 14 years old when her uncle's coming in there on her every night? So how do you, that's not somebody that's predator out here online. That's somebody that's doing it in their home. in their
Exactly.
family. I wish we could find a way to target those guys.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, it's the very ones that you least expect do this.
That's a topic too. You remember the DARE thing?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Don't do drugs.
about that a lot.
All right. let's be honest. If someone's going to do drugs, they're going to pop a pill, snort it, do whatever, shoot it up, however they want to do it. What they need to do is take a program like that in schools and reassure them kids that this shit ain't going to stop unless you say something about it.
Right.
Because they're afraid of it.
Oh, yeah.
I got a story. Me and him listened to a story just the other day. We were down in Pineville at the park, and we was talking to two different people, same case, same thing. Y'all probably seen the interview about it. We won't say no names, but it was her uncle, and they were afraid. And DCS, I don't know, and school systems fail kids too. They'll put, say he's my SA and I'm the predator. They're going to put us in the same room and interrogate both of us. So I'm going to look at you while you ask him what I did. I mean,
right.
As soon as you get home, I'm going to beat the shit out you.
Yep. Right.
That's what they're going to do. And that's
like my wife was,
they fail them.
Even if she did try to tell somebody, she still had to go home because nobody was going to do anything.
Yeah.
Right. Member of a church. And,
they fail them.
Yeah.
That's it. And
nobody investigates, so she had to go, and it just made it worse. Right. So she just shut up about it.
And that's
speaking on that specific case that he was just talking about. It's out of Harlan County about their uncle. The justice system in Harlan County failed those two individuals. They failed them in many ways.
They failed them so bad. There's I'll just say this because they've talked to me. I won't say no names, but I know for a fact there's 5 victims that want to talk. There's 8 or 9 victims altogether because they're family and they don't want to say a damn word. You know what? Here, hang on one second.
Well, talking about Harlan though, let's really think about Harlan. You talking about poverty?
Exactly.
That is definitely a poverty county.
Exactly.
I don't know if you've ever been out like Everett's and Cumberland.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Anytime.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And I've been in Harlan more times than I count.
Exactly.
I probably only seen 2 cops. They don't have a big police force,
right?
So they don't have a lot of funding and stuff. And I'm really not taking up for them, but I'm just trying to envision why they fail so hard. They fail so hard because they don't have the manpower to really take stuff on like that.
Well, then too, it's all family.
Yeah.
So going against. You better have some evidence before you go against this family.
Oh, these people's reach out to me and him both, and
they had evidence. Okay, so he's a preacher because Lord save all these child predating preachers. So that's how he's got his great name and things. But he also preaches at the county jail and stuff or whatever. He's a holy man, and he's got a holy story about him being crushed by a crane, that he's God's prophet. I hate to tell you, but God's prophet wouldn't touch kids.
Amen.
He wouldn't touch one with a 40-foot pole.
The Bible tells you.
But that old boy.
Exactly.
You better say apparently he don't know that, bro.
Yeah.
Better to be dropped in the middle of the ocean with a millstone.
If I knew that church name, I'd tell you right here, but I ain't going to be able to get it. Let's see.
I'm telling you, brother.
Well, it's really bad when they do it, but yeah. But not all.
No, not all preachers are bad, Ronnie.
We had a conversation with one of the individuals that reached out to me and him the other day, and the best advice we could give them is request their case, which is open, to be transferred out of Harlan County.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you something that she told me, because I've talked to him here recently too. She took some ibuprofen at a young age and tried to OD herself.
And failed miserably.
And she had cuts and things like that. But her advocate told her that her case is no good because she tried to kill herself. As a child, I mean, personally, you don't think about killing yourself unless you've been through some deep shit.
Exactly.
That's a red flag right there.
Uh-huh.
A child. Anytime a child tries to kill themselves,
There's something behind it.
What?
Something's going on.
Exactly.
Well, tell me what kid runs away and the person that's supposed to be their guardian don't even call 911.
Yeah. Well, we'll pause right there. Who won the wheel?
That'd be Austin. Number 5.
Number 5, Austin won the wheel.
Look at him. He's like, what?
So we are going to go on break right fast. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Let her get her potty breaks over with stuff, and we will get to see Austin spin the wheel.
Yep. Don't go anywhere.
10-4.
You're number 5.
Hey, you know what your problem is? I don't think I've seen you at Kenny's, the other Rogers music venue in Corbin, Kentucky. I should see you there sometime. We got some shows coming up. Here's some flyers for you. Some shows in June and July. I hope to see you there.
You got to come check out this new venue, Kenny's. This is Mayor Susie. I totally approve this message, and I approve this place.
Are you looking for somewhere in Corbin, Kentucky to host your next event? Here we have it at Harvey's on Main at 115 Main Street. Let's check it out. Step into timeless charm and unforgettable elegance at this stunning historic venue. With breathtaking architectural details and an inviting open floor layout, Harvey's is the perfect setting for your next special event. Delight in the breathtaking bar complete with tap, a fully equipped kitchen for seamless catering, clean and accessible restrooms, a beautiful elevated stage for speakers, performers, or presenters. And for weddings and formal events, relish in the comfort and privacy of the bridal suite. Whether you're hosting an intimate gathering or a large celebration, Harvey's on Main provides the perfect scene to create lasting memories. Thoughtfully designed by the owner, who will be by your side every step of the way to ensure all your wants and needs are met. Book today and let Harvey's bring your vision to life.
How's it look?
Wow, that looks hard, my guy. You know what's actually hard? Getting people to notice your business in a world where everybody's screaming for attention. While everybody else is posting boring ads no one remembers, we built one of the fastest growing podcasts in the region. Over 15,000 followers and climbing, and more than 65% of them right here in the Tri-County area.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram. That's not just views. That's localized, local customers, local money. We don't make commercials people forget. We make commercials people quote.
So if your business is tired of sounding like every other business, come sit at the table. No sugarcoating podcast. We are not just growing an audience. We are building attention.
What if reality wasn't limited to the world around you, but expanded by the experiences you could step into? The moment the headset goes on, curiosity turns into immersion. Every step becomes part of the story. Every moment pulls you deeper into the experience. Designed to blur the line between virtual and real, this is more than gaming. It's total immersion. The best moments aren't just seen, they're shared. Step beyond the scene. Step into the experience. Zone perception. Unlock your imagination.
Kick off your boots, come gather round. We're digging up secrets that can't stay down. Bigfoot's out there in the midnight air. Aliens watching from who knows where. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot electric Cupid is gonna tell you why. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Footsteps in the woods, lights in the sky. Some call it crazy, we just ask why. Laugh if you wanna, but you just might see there's more to the world than they want it to be. No sugarcoating, we're saying it straight. Bigfoot, alien secrets to break. No sugarcoating, the truth on display. Jericho and Paul, bring it your way. Truth or a tale, come and see. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
In a world where feelings are protected and men have traded big, beautiful beards for man purses and man buns, comes to you a podcast you always wanted and never knew you needed. A podcast where feelings are left at the door and conversations happen unfiltered and no sugarcoating.
What is going on? We are back from that lovely break. Everybody got their bladders emptied and
Yes, sir.
smoke's done and stuff.
Yep.
So it's time. Barely. Yeah, barely, but it's time.
It's time.
Time to spin that wheel.
Go ahead.
So we didn't get to explain it to you.
Okay, go ahead.
Halftime show, you know, the first half show, everybody votes. And you didn't get to see the comments stuff coming in, but you did get a lot of votes.
Awesome.
And so what this is you can see there's all kinds of stuff on there. You spin the wheel, you can either do what it says or eat a nasty jelly bean.
Just pick the jelly bean.
Well, let's go.
But you have to spin it first. You have to spin the wheel, and let's see what you get.
Be a man and do the jelly.
Switch roles. I gotta have the jelly bean.
What is that? Switch rows with?
Oh well, I thought it was switching roles about what I do.
Yeah, just switch rows with somebody in the room. You know, so like
You want to come over here and sit?
You could
switch-
be a
take
host,
my role, or you can
act
take
like
Dirk's
Ronnie,
role.
or act like me.
I'm good where I'm at, boys. Let's just do the jelly bean.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you about the jelly beans here. It ain't just nasty.
Okay.
There's a mixture of nasty and hot jelly beans.
And I only have to eat one, right?
You only have to eat
All right.
one.
He's a
So,
man.
whatever you pick, throw it in your mouth and go to town.
You
Let's do it.
You ever played this
It's like
game?
a lot of these
Dude,
predators
it's
say.
horrible.
Let's see what all we got here. Cayenne.
Yeah, don't read the
Good.
box
All
because
right.
no, flip it up. There you go. Just pull the lid off. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, it's a mixture. Oh God, he
Just grabbed one.
yeah. Just,
That ain't even bad, boys.
You got the good one.
Yeah, there's good ones in there too.
lucky dog.
Yeah, because there's vomit.
Those Lord.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's
Dirty sock.
yeah, dirty
Yeah,
socks.
I
Well,
boogers.
I'll always pick blue then.
Nah, that one's like toothpaste and
Yeah.
like
Yeah, toothpaste. Either
And-
one of them's good, toothpaste or blueberry. So
Yeah, Vernon. This is 606 Pred Hunters and Eyes on Evil.
So before we went to break, we was getting in. some
Yeah,
pretty
you
good
you was getting into a deep
Yeah.
conversation. I bet you don't remember where you left off.
No, he does. But he was telling kind of out there finishing it for us. That's why we're
oh yeah.
running a little late.
Well, there's some parts I gotta leave out,
Right.
but I've been lied to by some KSP trooper.
So why would they lie to you? Why would the police lie?
I'll be honest with you. I could just about put money on it that they're part of it. The one that it is. I mean,
Like a part of this
the
particular
bullshit,
case, or
like talking to kids when you shouldn't be. when you're a grown man, shit like that. I ain't gonna say he's doing it, but there's a reason why. Because why would you lie to me when I'm not a private investigator, but by God, I'll investigate the shit out of it if it means doing something right and
Doing
the
your
truth out.
due diligence.
Yeah. So
Complicated word.
the trooper that lied to me about some things was Patrick Bailey. And it's just really pissed me off. And I've helped him actually on a couple of his cases that he's had lately. I don't know where they went. He's kind of actually dropped me off the map after all this stuff has came out. So I don't know what happened because we were actually like pretty close. Call, talk, give him some information that I had. He's got 2 arrests off of me, I know for sure. But he lied to me about the most important one because it made me look at somebody like they were idiots and, should have never happened.
No,
I should have just been told the
would that
truth.
impact the case that he's arrested on, though, if he's involved in one? I mean, would that dismiss the cases that he arrested?
I think it'd be a conflict of interest.
I don't know, but, if you're going to lie to me about something that's very important.
Well, he may not be like a part of this
He might-
particular case, but he might be trying
Somewhere.
to groom.
Mm-hmm.
He might be trying to groom something else.
You just never know.
But
Yeah,
what we're
allegedly.
saying,
This is what I'm
if he's
saying right now.
involved
Yeah.
in any way or caught in any kind of
Yeah.
lies, that would be bad
Yeah.
on the other cases that.
Well, what I was
been
saying
involved in.
is obviously all theoretical. This is not hard facts. I was just saying, yeah.
I'll put it like this. He lied to me so bad that I hated someone so much that I couldn't even bear to stand to look at him. So it's pretty important that he shouldn't have lied to me. But I know he lied to me. I know what he's seen. I know what I've seen now. So I know for a fact that he's more than likely keeping his head underwater right now, which is fine too. I don't care a bit. But I'm glad to get that off my chest.
Well, yeah. I mean, because all that's doing is shining light.
Yeah.
Shining light where it needs to be shined.
As far as
It's the only way we see real change, though. Is
Yeah.
we start shining
Call
lights
it-
on things. And
call them out,
so-
call them out on their bullshit. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's like Bill. He's a PA. He's supposed to mandatorily, report stuff like his son that's sitting up here in London federally. He's supposed to report that his kid's been grooming, and hell, actually, he's part of the grooming at this point. So hopefully that shit turns around on him. His wife Angie, that was a principal, school teacher, but she never reported anything. How do you not know? Let's just say, how do you not know when your son lives with you and he's 26 years old, well, 25 at the time, 27, maybe 28 now, how do you not know that he's picking up a teenage girl and bringing her to your house? And I mean, it's everywhere.
Well, from what I've heard, everybody was talking about it. So how she?
Everyone knew.
Right.
Everyone knew, but no one ever wanted to do anything.
Any of them tried to give you excuses like they were drunk or high or didn't know what they were.
They ain't never tried to give me that excuse, but I've seen it through
Mm-hmm.
other groups that does this same stuff. Yeah, I've heard, I'm high on meth, or I was high on meth, or I was drunk, or I mean that don't.
It was my buddy.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Somebody stole
yeah.
my phone.
I had that one
Yeah.
just not long ago. Oh, it was my buddy done that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't your buddy. You're the one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
That's the funny part, if they say they're drunk or they were high.
They-
Okay.
You're sober now, right?
Yeah, you're sober now, but you're showing up. What are you showing up for?
Yeah, you still here.
Hell, this ain't an AA meeting, you dumbass.
Right.
I mean, I wonder what would happen if you try to switch the roles just a little bit. Like, I don't know, like how strong yins try to come in or what, but like try to get them to take you out on a date or something.
Dude,
I would assume, somebody trying to do this, like that person,
Mhm.
he's not going to take them out in public.
Right.
He's not going to take them. So I wonder what happened if you try to talk them in, like, hey, take me to the movies or
Okay.
or
So I tried that on John Totten. So he was meeting me at Texas Roadhouse. And man, I tried to get that son of a bitch to order me a steak and shrimp dinner. I was ordering for me. I was ordering for my wife because that's usually what she'll get. But I was gonna take that for her,
Take
and then
your wife
take
out on
his,
third dime.
take whatever the hell he bought for himself, because I eat about anything, and take it home. But I went inside, and here's the messed up part: that sumbitch didn't order the damn thing. He just told me to come on, and we were supposed to eat dinner or whatever. So that just tells me that he actually had some pretty bad intentions.
Right.
Because I went back in and was like, "Hey, did this guy order for decoy name or himself?" And they were like, "No, we don't see nothing." Because I gave him my order and said, "Go ahead and order. I'm waiting inside. I'll just bring it out to you."
Right.
But he never ordered. But I did try. I won't lie. I even told him.
At least you tried.
I even told him. I said, "I'm fixing my dress. I'm in the restroom." But he never did order.
Oh wow.
But they do. They try everything. Now there is going to be a couple of them that's going to be dumb enough to actually go out and meet.
I was just curious about that.
I mean, that's Corral. Corral, he came in Walmart, and I was walking down the long aisle there, like going from automotive to grocery side, and just so happened I turned around. He's got glasses on like I do, but I can't see, so I wear these during the day. I know he didn't have prescriptions on, because you can tell the difference between prescriptions and gas station sunglasses. And he came in, and I just so happened turned around because I looked at the Bible, and that's what I was talking about. And I turned around, and I seen this guy, and he's like, dressed pretty nice and got sunglasses on. And when he didn't notice that there was a blonde in electronics, gone. I mean, he started hightailing. That's why you see me in like my video. I'm like, "Hey, Corral, you looking for someone?" And he turns around. And that's when he started telling me, he's first he hit me with a bunch of lies, then he hit me with some more lies, and then it was like, "Oh, my wife died. I don't want to talk to a therapist, but I love talking to little kids." That's pretty much what he told me, but he didn't say that part. That's what I picked up. You pick up what I'm putting down. That's what.
So what? Yeah, I like that. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's the stupid excuse ever. What little kid has the knowledge to give you therapy advice
for grief? Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Grief or whatever. They come up with some wild ones. They really do.
I'm sure you'll probably hear some different ones as y'all keep going. You'll hear some.
Oh yeah.
Probably some of the same things, but they'll get creative. I'm sure about it.
So now the thing that I've got and Jericho's got. When do we get to go with you guys and film it?
Hey, well, let's just say we can set one up sometime soon.
Okay.
Soon, very soon.
Yeah. Because we will definitely 100% be a ride along. We've got Zoom lenses, mics.
Awesome.
Stay way out of your way, or we can be right there. It doesn't matter, however you want it.
Yeah.
We'll be right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care to have y'all out on the next one. I can't tell y'all when it'll be.
Right.
But I can give y'all heads up. I mean, it could be in Middlesboro, could be in Pineville, Barville, Corbin.
I'll just tell you, this next one's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to make damn sure of it.
Yeah. We'll be there, Jericho.
What you got in mind?
What?
Yeah, I'm sold on it. But
there's two things. It can either become federal, or, without saying anything about it, but it can become federal, or we might just end up in a hotel room somewhere.
I'm ready to do a hotel room.
I'm ready to do a hotel room, but if I could do federal and really fuck him over, I'm doing federal.
Well,
let me make a phone call.
How do you differentiate the two? Like, how do you know if it's going to be federal, or how do you know if it
can't talk about it?
Can't talk about
well,
it.
you got
no. It's just a general question,
Okay.
not like him particular.
Right. I ain't gonna tell you anything besides you got properties, right?
Properties.
Yeah.
Like houses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then you got federal properties, state properties, your property. How you think you get a federal?
Go to federal property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I was wanting to know.
Or I can
Or
throw
the
you one
state.
out.
Well, the way you're saying that is like you can kind of
it's
direct it a
it
certain
can be.
way. I was wanting to know how you direct it that way.
Yeah, it kind of was leaning to it before we started the show, and that would kind of give away what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we can't, because if for some reason they're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. I highly doubt it.
What I was going to say is, let's say if we pull up on a bust and you jump out of the vehicle and identify yourself as a federal agent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Feds pick it up.
Who did that again? Wasn't that the
One
gas
of my
station?
cases.
One of the gas station guys? Yeah.
One of the people that you caught
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
tried saying they was a federal agent.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, that's definitely federal time
And
right there.
if you've watched my page, what was it last Wednesday? We got the guy that said he was a federal agent.
And he really wouldn't. You know,
really
just to
wouldn't.
clarify. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's definitely federal time.
Yeah.
Actually, twice.
He might have held like a post
Same person
stick.
twice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's stupid. People are
Yeah,
so
bro,
stupid.
they're-
You'd be amazed what you do when you shit on yourself. We'll
I
say
just-
anything.
I just
say
take
anything.
my underwear off and wipe it
I
off.
mean, yeah, but not these guys. They just shit all over themselves. They don't know what to do because it's. I mean, I'd show you the picture of John Totten. I got it saved on my phone, but I mean, you can just see
the dread.
Just oh fuck me! Like these guys are cops. I'm not a cop, obviously.
Yep.
I'm just a civilian that gives a shit, unlike other people. So
So out of the people collectively that you have busted, like what age range have they been?
My oldest guy's been 47.
that's
So
my oldest.
40s, 30s, and 20s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe so far.
I would say, dude, I mean, mine's 20 to 47 so far.
Okay.
Yeah, just to give a scale. As far as who I will go after, it just depends. Age, it don't matter as far. If they're 18, I'm going like
Exactly.
If they're on the hook.
I was just curious, like, have you seen a certain age group more active than others, or
more? No, they're all active.
Yeah.
There ain't no discrimination. I'll tell you that at all. Age, anything.
that just falls back in that data collection I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like is there a certain age group that you can see more active, or and all this and that? Like,
I'll tell you which one's real active. I'll tell you the app that's real active. That's damn Grinder.
Oh God.
Grinder is
another can
bad.
of worms, boys.
That's like
I don't know nothing about it.
Let's put it like this: it's like heaven and hell. That's literally it. Because once you download Grinder, you're in a whole new world. I made one because I was told to make one that it's very, very going, and I was like, okay, I'll make one. I'm not even kidding. 5 minutes of me having a grinder, it was ding, 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 ding.
Listen,
It sounded like I was in a damn wrestling match.
Have you ever paid attention to their notifications when you get a notification?
What notification? It's a wiener and a butthole.
Like,
there ain't no notification. It's just no hey, no hello, no you want to go to dinner. It's just buttholes and genitals, bro.
basically, what I'm talking about is like if you got your phone laying there.
Why would they send buttholes?
Oh, dude, Grinder is crazy.
I'm telling you, I can't get
I
in a
mean-
position, but I'm telling you, this old boy sent me a picture one time, and I thank God, honestly, I got banned on day 2 because I told him my age. I didn't know they, monetized that shit that hard. But this old boy looked like he was pouring it to his couch cushion, and he sent me like a picture, and I was like, what the hell? Because, like I said, it's a whole new world.
I can't even.
If you're
Hey,
if you're a straight Christian man,
yeah, stay off of it.
you're mind blown. I mean, I know I might cuss and stuff, but I do believe in the Lord, y'all.
Absolutely.
But if you're a straight Christian man, you don't believe in the gays. Yeah,
Boys,
Yeah.
I know somebody, and he was telling God's honest truth about this too. You know them old spring-loaded mattresses? He cut a hole in it once, son. He'd burn that up every night.
Oh my God.
Jericho's got some good friends.
Nope. No,
that's
that was
pretty.
Randy.
That's pretty much what that old boy was doing. Hey, you want to know the good thing about it though? The very same day that I was on Grinder, I got kicked probably about 30 minutes after that because I told him how old I was, and or how the decoy was, whatever. There was a church group, Vacation Bible School, hand out flyers. Bad timing, right? Because I'm trying to set this guy up. He's a mile away from me, from where I live. And he's like, come over. I'm like, okay, I'll be there later. I'm going to show up. Well, I didn't expect Vacation Bible School to be handing out freaking flyers the same day.
Right.
So, first thing I had to do, and guess what? They would have never knew who he was because he wasn't on a sex offenders list or anything like that.
Right.
And Tennessee ain't going to do shit to him. So I had to walk out there to the people driving the church bus and tell them, hey, you go down here to so-and-so apartment, you need to stay with the kids.
Right.
Because this dude's expected me at such time, and, well, not such time because there wasn't a time. It was just whenever I get there, it's pretty much let's go. But, yeah, I was like, well, I probably just done somebody a favor there because they were definitely probably going to get snagged up.
So every time you catch somebody, do you have to make all new accounts, or do you like that Grinder you was talking about? Do you have to make like numerous Grinder accounts?
You gotta get a new phone for Grinder. Once they burn your IP, you're done.
Yeah, one.
Well, I just because you mentioned that any app that you use.
Us specifically, we do that. We change up the whole email and all that because, I mean, for one, we're going into a brand new phone whenever we do make everything. So I just make it clean slate right off the bat and proceed. But that Grinder notification that I was talking about earlier, it'll say, like when somebody sends you a message, it'll say, thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You're wild, bro, but yeah.
He said you're wild, bro.
It's crazy, boys.
And the ads, I'm going to just say this. I guarantee the U.S. will be ate up with AIDS or an STD. I mean, I know it's probably bad now, but you really don't hear nothing of it. But there'll be like a damn coronavirus with this shit right here in it.
Oh, we just got banned.
Did we?
No.
So,
Damn.
you say
Hey, it
C
wouldn't
word,
surprise me.
It does.
Yeah, you gotta be very
COR?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta be very leery with that word.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like it. We've been banned off TikTok, so we don't need
2 or 3 times. 2 or 3. Yeah, you can't.
No.
Well,
That's so stupid.
It's bad, and they push it hard on there, bro. They push it hard. Actually, that I lied on Grindr. I had a 62-year-old man on that.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me tell you, he wanted to do a rubber tug.
So you can keep him wrinkly balls.
No, he wouldn't. He didn't want my decoy to do it. I was like, God dang, old man. Like, really? He's married and everything, I'm sure, because he look, you look at people's profiles, you see their pictures, they look wealthy. You're like, man, you'd never think this.
What do you mean he didn't want your decoy to do it?
Oh, he wanted to rubber tug on the decoy. He would rather, play the skin flute than have the skin flute played for him.
So he liked to swing on the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was swinging on the bar. He didn't give a shit. Let me tell you, Grindr, they straight to the point with it.
And like they don't even say hello or anything on Grindr.
You just get the image.
Images, multiple.
You're pretty much playing Jack in the Box. Literally.
So
you're either getting a picture or you're getting a video.
I got my brain wrapped around.
Jericho's going to go down.
No,
he says, let me see one of your phones for just 1 minute.
Hold on, this is the whole time we've been talking, like all evening right now.
Yeah.
I got my brain wrapped around yuns are playing as little girls.
Right.
And it ain't just little girls, it's little boys too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm sure yuns have decoy little boys too.
Well, I don't, but that's
I
something
wish.
I need to invest in.
Yeah. I need a
For
new
sure.
phone.
Don't you say invest in?
I need a young man that's over 18 that could pass for a 13 to 14-year-old boy. Because, pedophilia is everywhere, men and women.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, you can't just have like Chat GPT or something create an image of a little boy and you
that's the thing.
play that.
We've been getting kicked off these apps for not verifying, identities. So that's why I've had to go to live decoys. That way, they can scan their face. If they need to scan their ID, they can scan their IDs. Stuff like that.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
Very short staffed. Help wanted, and I was unable. help wanted. It's voluntary. I ain't paying you shit because I'm not getting paid either. I do this shit for free. So
And
tell
you
someone.
said your page got demonetized, didn't it?
We're currently paused for monetization because of one of my ongoing cases. I had some naysayers. Oh, this ain't true. This ain't true.
Mm-hmm.
So I edited up the chat logs the best I could, and they stayed for probably 24 hours. And then next thing I know, I get online. I've been shut down for monetization, and they removed my post, and I've appealed and appealed and appealed till I can't appeal it no more.
So you're not making nothing. And you were never monetized yet, or?
I'm monetized, but hell, I didn't get monetized till I done blew up. So,
But you got
now I'm kind of sitting still right now. I'm sitting duck.
But you got merchandise coming.
I do.
So that's
I
going to
got-
help your revenue.
Right.
Yeah. I got shirts. I got Cash App. I pinned my GoFundMe page too. Just trying to get donations wherever possible.
But I haven't seen, do you like ever just jump on Facebook or whatever and do your own little live videos trying
I
to
have
explain
every
yourself? You need to.
Right.
You need to jump on there, just you know, not you out doing a hunt or nothing, and explain what you're doing, explain yourself. Yeah. You know, getting people familiar with you and not just what you do will help tremendously.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the tip.
Or maybe start a Patreon account.
See, I don't know nothing about that.
That was
Patreon. You set up a
subscription.
Yeah, $5 a month. They subscribe. You put all your videos.
All your content and stuff that nobody else can see unless they pay for the subscription.
So you can put out.
It's kind of like OnlyFans.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
OnlyFans.
for business,
I mean,
but,
yeah.
But you can release your videos on there first, and then a month later, then put them on the
But,
other stuff.
see,
that way, premium content first, and then you know. So I mean, as y'all get more, it
That'll
just
have
makes-
a budget though, 'cause
Yeah.
you
Right.
know, like $15 a month, and you got 10
Yeah.
subscribers, you got $150
What?
a month. That'll pay for the burner phone.
I started out getting subscribers, man, and I'm up to 250 subscribers right now. But now they've took my subscribe button away and everything, so I'm just kind of stuck where I'm at.
So
check out Patreon.
I told my old lady, I told her, I said, "Mom, I'm just gonna make an OnlyFans because I know you can post anything on that." And she was like, I think I brought that up to her last night, to be honest, because I was like, they won't take it down. Obviously, I mean, you can paintball crackhead like that meme that used to go around. I was like, it'll be, you know, people paying for what I post, and she was like, what was it again? Patreon. She's like, no, you need a Patreon. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I bring up Patreon is because there's this guy named Reckless Ben on YouTube and Facebook. They took his monetization from him. He infiltrates cults and everything else, but he does Patreon, and so the court system for American Fort Police has, and many bricks and minifigs, I think is what it is. They filed a suit against him and sent a thing to Patreon wanting his videos taken off. And the owner of Patreon got on there and said, y'all can kindly shove it.
Yeah. That's the one you might have heard about that was trying to recover somebody's Legos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
went to jail for trying to recover
So
their
now
Legos.
his subscribers is on Patreon. So it's pretty, you can create different levels too. You can play around with it and
We can talk about that later. So let's talk about more about
so be looking for that, folks.
how how much do you have local or any law enforcement that comes to help you on these busts, or is that something? Do you even let them know you're going to one, or?
Well, basically how I do it is I meet up with them maybe an hour or so or two before everything's supposed to go down. I let them read the messages, and they decide if they've got a clean arrest or not. So far that's what I've done on about all of them, and we've been successful.
Right. So you work with them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Before
Yeah.
you go.
Yep.
Because I just want to make sure that people watching, right, they don't think that they can just all of a sudden hit Discord and start chatting people up.
Well,
show up and then be like, then call the cops.
I'm glad I'm glad you've mentioned that because I've had a couple people just to start decoying.
Yeah.
And they'll call me and be like, "Hey, I got this guy thinking he's talking to a 15-year-old girl."
Uh-huh.
I don't have nothing to do with that because they're not talking to nobody on my team.
Right.
So, but I mean,
At least they're trying.
right? Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. You're bringing awareness to other people. They're going about it the wrong way, but at least they're trying.
Exactly. And while I'm here, I want to shout out a couple people. First being my wife. She plays a huge part of my team, and without her, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And I love you. And without, like I said, without her, I wouldn't be able to.
You're making her blush.
My mother, she's another huge supporter. She was one on her doing all that comment, Rosie.
Right.
Yeah, that's my
She
mama.
was voting for you.
Yeah. And then I got a really he's probably one of my best friends. His name's George Tudor Howard. He's retired from the KSP. He sent us a message while we were out on break. He said, "Brother, you're doing awesome. Keep opening them eyes."
Yeah.
And we're grateful to have the support that we do.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, without my main support and my followers, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy. Vern, News and Drama of Facebook just commented, said, "Do they pay you if you're working with them?" Talking about the police, how you go about an hour or two beforehand.
No, there's no payment.
And they should be.
whatsoever.
But
Right.
there should be. Like, I know some of these bigger police departments have a lump sum,
Right.
a good general fund that they could throw you guys a bone
Right.
for doing 90% of their work.
Exactly.
Well, the sheriff's department has the authority to be able to deputize them at some capacity, and then, but not that though. I mean, the city itself has funds that they can allocate to help bring that into their area, and there's
And I'm sure if they were to try to pay us, there would be a defense lawyer somewhere that would say, "Oh, that's entrapment."
Yeah.
So
I know Jacob Hall has commented several times saying he wants to work with you guys.
man, we're I'm full right now, basically.
Dude, I'll take anybody and every damn body.
Hit up Eyes on Evil.
But one thing, I mean, I explain the rules to them, and after you explain everything to them, either I scare the shit out of them, or I'm just a horrible talker on convincing somebody why to do this. One of the two. I ain't figured it out yet.
Well, I mean, somebody that sees eye to eye with you,
Yeah.
it shouldn't take much convincing.
But I also, people reach out to try and figure out what you're doing and
Right.
how you're doing it. One, they're either trying to start it, or two, they trying to do it. That way, they figure out how you're doing it, and they don't get mixed up and caught up in it.
And another thing on my part about that, you can't trust everybody.
Boom.
We can't have somebody on the team that's out in the community talking about what's going on, anything in their ongoing investigations, which I'm not saying that about anybody that's trying to help us, but I'm very, very cautious about who I bring on the team.
Yeah, background check.
Yeah, well, I don't do background checks, but that's a question that I do.
can see if you got a criminal record.
Yeah.
Openly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's one thing. Hell, I got a PI and a speeding ticket. So
Yeah. It's easy to find out.
yeah.
That's right.
I mean, I went to jail once for hitting my brother-in-law.
Right. I went to
Was
jail.
it him or wife?
I went to jail with my dad on my mom's birthday. You want to know when her birthday is? April the 1st. She thought that shit was a joke when we called.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Like,
So
"Oh,
she.
come on, I'm really into it."
Have y'all ever heard of Crack 40 TV?
I seen some stuff on
Yeah, that's my buddy. He's been rolling. He's been out twice with us, ain't he? He just messaged me. He said, "Keep my name alive on there."
Yeah, so why Crack 40 TV?
I do. Oh, I do have one person. she's a blonde. Only thing is she's busy and she don't want to like do the talking and stuff.
Mhm.
But dude, yeah, I think she would actually kick somebody's ass if given the opportunity. She's got 11 years military experience and stuff. She was like, I don't want to be like talking and stuff, but she said, if you need a blonde to be a decoy and me go out and be it, please call me. And I trust her. Last weekend I was needing her, but she had some family events going on and things, couldn't go.
Right.
But dude, I kind of want to see her go out there and one of them perverts, like, you know, maybe touch her.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure she'd wear one out.
Right.
that guy that we got in Louisville, Kentucky, in Harlan County. Without going into too many details on it, we had a police officer staged behind a duplex. And then Crack 40 TV actually knew one of the guys that lived in the duplex. So me and Crack sitting on the porch of this duplex while the officer was hid behind the duplex. And dude, I mean, we were probably an hour and a half. My decoy's out walking in this little alleyway back and forth in the direct sunlight and at 90 degrees. She's got a hoodie on, sunglasses, and she's just walking by the guy's house until he finally decides he's giving up and coming out and meeting her. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, it's just amazing that these people are around us. I mean,
Yeah.
it's untelling how many.
I can't believe that there's not
I guarantee you can't
more
go
help.
down the bar.
I mean, because that's one thing you're saying you ain't got no help, Jordan.
Dude,
And Jericho and I are like, let's go get somebody tonight.
Yeah. I'd love to. I wish. I mean, it can be that easy. Like yesterday, I didn't have nobody lined up, and thought I had one today, but he chickened out, and it is what it is. But you have those ones that waste your time. You might drive 3 hours down the road and nobody show up. That'd piss you off. Don't get me wrong, 'cause that's a long way. But when they do show up, it's the high.
Yeah.
It's the high from it. I mean, if you look at my video, I don't know if you can see it, but I know I was shaking in Walmart. I felt my damn knee just about give out. And I was like, damn, dude, I'm trying to like be calm, be cool, collective while my adrenaline's going. I'm shaking like a cat shitting peach seeds. I couldn't do it.
My 14-year-old, when he's 12, he's playing Roblox. And I just happened to hear him telling some old man. You could tell it was an older guy with a voice.
Yeah.
His name, where he lived, his
Ooh.
address. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, God.
He's like, he says he's going to send me something. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. I don't care what he's sending you.
Exactly.
Dude has no, because at 12, my boy sounded like a girl.
Right.
There's no way he thought that he was old playing Roblox.
And I don't know about Eyes on Evil, but here at 606 Spread Hunters, we've been getting a lot of tips on Roblox.
Roblox is.
I heard.
Roblox is bad.
It's bad.
Roblox is in a lawsuit right now. I reckon they're connected to a big. They're connected. Yeah, they're connected to a big sex ring for children. Yeah,
That's crazy. Nothing surprises me anymore. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
Well, Roblox is prominently a kid's game.
Exactly.
Right.
What, for the people you're chasing, what better platform to get on?
Exactly.
Yeah, because most parents don't watch their kids play Roblox, and you can play it on tablet, phone, computer.
Because it's a little Lego person, pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
and as an adult,
about it.
as a sane adult, I should say, because my kids play Roblox. You look at that game, you're like, that's a stupid game. You have at it. You can play it,
Mm-hmm.
but I have heard a lot of cases of these
Get
people.
on there and listen to the in-game chat with your kids. You'll hear grown men in there.
Yes.
I might just need to download Roblox.
Yeah.
Is it something that's free? Is it got to be paid for?
It's free. Now, there is things you can pay for in Roblox, like Robux,
What is
whatever it's
Roblox
called.
exactly? Is that little soccer game with cars or whatever?
No, it's a.
There's all different
It's
versions.
kind of like Steam,
Yeah,
but
I'm lost.
they have all their games are made in the same kind of theme, block theme type stuff.
Yeah.
They have tons of games on there that people
Okay.
can
I'm
play.
thinking Rocket League.
Yeah, you're thinking Rocket,
Yeah, I'm
which
thinking Rocket League.
which there is a
connected in
Rocket
ways.
League that kind of plays Lego people and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're probably thinking of that too.
Yeah, but Roblox is generally an app that you can download on your phone or
Okay.
computer or Xbox even.
I don't. It's so hard. You know, parents are always like, I'm going to keep my kids away from the internet, yada, yada, yada. First off, bullshit.
Right.
There's way too much. Way too many kids on a phone. It don't matter. You take your kid's phone. The kid beside them's got the phone next. They're all watching the same thing. Look at this TikTok. Look at this. Look at that Instagram. Whatever. You can't seclude them. This is my theory on it. You can't isolate your kids from real life.
You can't.
If you hide it from them, they're more than likely going to be easier to groom at the end of the day.
Exactly. You got to educate them.
Yeah. You got to bring that shit up. Bring it to the table. I don't give a shit if you're eating dinner time table and you just said prayer, you better talk about it. Let them know what's going on in the real world.
I don't hide my kids from anything.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to the real world and stuff, I let them experience it all. Because if you restrict them from a lot of this stuff, like watching YouTube, for instance, I know some parents that refuse to let their kids watch YouTube.
Yeah.
Like my kids watch YouTube, them little shorts, them 5-10 second little short videos. Oh, they burn them up, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
But I know some parents that absolutely refuse. No YouTube, no TikTok, no nothing. You're hurting your kid, because when they do turn into adults, they are going to go buck wild.
Exactly.
I mean, look at ain't it the Amish? Am I right?
Yeah.
They had a certain age, and it's like, you're free.
Well, that's why the Amish stuff do that Rumspring.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's why they do Rumspring, and then they have the choice. You can stay out in civilization, or you can come back home. But if you choose to come back home, you're home.
Yeah,
you're living that life.
Yeah. And I'll be honest with you,
Breaking Amish.
That's the crazy thing, you know. Like, I kind of like how they do it. It's like, all right, here's the life you need to live, which is what, you know, we all should really do with our kids and stuff.
But they give them the opportunity to
go out and experience life on your own. I don't know how long their time, year, whatever they get to do it, but if they come home, hell, you've done something right. But if they decide they want to live that wild life, that's the life they want to live.
But if they choose that life, they are shunned from ever coming back.
Or I think that's any family. Like, you know, you can't just flip-flop teams either.
No.
You know what I mean? I don't think you can even join, like, go to another Amish.
No, you can't
park
even come
town.
back to the community.
Yeah.
You are shunned from the community.
Yeah. I don't know if they send that by horse and wagon or what. But I'm pretty sure they have like a Facebook probably. And they're like, hey, he's been shunned or whatever. But I'm about positive that's how it works. But I ain't positive at the same time. Make a couple phone calls, find out.
I guess my biggest advice, if anybody in the room or anybody that's watching, if you got kids on these apps, it's okay for them to be there. But monitor their stuff closely, because if they've got connections to chat logs or a chat room or anywhere with strangers, monitor that stuff close.
Yeah, we were just talking about that on our last podcast.
Yeah.
And I use Bark for my kids. That app Bark, they can take snapshots of anything sexual or bullying or
Awesome.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've never even heard of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Bark.
Yeah, you can
install it on their phones and it can track them. You can set app times, block apps.
Yeah, you can set keywords. If certain words are said, it sends it to you.
Yeah, it'll send me alerts like the biggest alerts I get is the Spotify list most of the time of my oldest son.
I'd hate to see that list.
But it'd be like his YouTube subscriptions, what he's watching on YouTube.
He got any Willie Walker that comes across there? Figure that's why Bart's lighting up over there. He's playing Willie right now.
Well, that's been very informative. But there's 2 of you, and there's 3 questions we like to ask everybody.
Yeah.
No questions that both individual. You can answer individually. Do you believe in the paranormal?
Hell yeah, I do. I won't lie.
What
I
about
believe
you?
I do too. Yes, sir.
Got any stories? Have
Yeah.
you seen anything?
I mean, personally, I've not
I can.
seen stuff, but I've heard some different stuff that kind of raise you higher up. What kind of stories you
I
got?
can tell you some fucked up shit.
Well, tell us a story.
All right, so back when I was a kid, this happened to my dad too, and I didn't know it. But I was raised in the same house he was raised in, so it's a family home type deal. And one night I was like sleeping or whatever, and I woke up, and somebody was sitting at the foot of my bed. You know, as a kid, and you don't know who's there, and you wake up in the middle of the night. Safest thing is throw a blanket over your head. So, you know, I did the little peekaboo bullshit. And that sumbitch was gone. I was gone too. Fuck that blanket. Fuck that bedroom. Straight to my parents I went. Turns out, my dad used to go through the same shit when he was a kid. Sleeping in that same room. Somebody always sitting at the foot of the bed.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, and you think it's somebody you know, but it's not. Because you know, you'd be like, kid, you'd be like, Dad, because it's dark as shit. All you see is the shadow. People might say, you know, that's your imagination playing tricks on you, and it was a dark room. No, I didn't know that story till after that happened. But I can tell you all kinds of crazy, messed up stuff as far as paranormal at my place.
Oh, I can too at mine.
You go ahead.
Yeah, you want to hear one of mine?
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I've told Jens this story. I used to live in a house just right over the tracks right here. That house was haunted as crap, I tell you. I was in bed to sleep, and I felt my cover jerk a little bit. Well, I thought it was one of my brothers or something. I was like, dude, leave me alone. I was like, it's like probably 2, 3 in the morning. I was too sleepy to open my eyes. I just grabbed that cover, and I was like, leave me alone, you know. And then I death grip that cover. I was like, they ain't gonna do it again, you know. A couple minutes go by, that cover rips off of me.
Yeah.
On that one,
I'm like, all right, they about to fight. You know, I was like, this air getting out of hand. So I raise up and I'm looking around. I don't see nobody. So I kind of crawl to the edge of the bed. I'm like, they're tucked under there, you know. No one's there. And we was upstairs, all of our rooms was right there together. So I get up, I go to each one of the rooms. They're in the beds asleep. I'm like, all right now. Something's a little fishy here. So, you know, I'm trying to keep myself calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do the whole cover thing. I just throw it over my head. I'm protected now.
The good Lord is on my side, but nowhere to be found right now.
No. A couple minutes later, something grabs my ankle and yanks me out of the bed.
Oh, hell no.
I had a handprint over my ankle. It left a handprint. My mom seen it. My dad seen it. Because after that, I ran downstairs screaming.
Yeah.
And they both look at my ankle. They see the handprint. Well, they thought it was one of my brothers too. I'm like, no, they're in the bed asleep. Well, not now, but they was in the bed asleep. And
did they ever believe you? Did my parents believe me because of my story?
They did believe me because just shortly after that, there's only one bathroom in that house, and you had to go through my parents' bedroom to get to the bathroom. Well, just a few nights later, the toilet started flushing all by itself, and my dad thought it was us kids trying to play a prank. So he kind of done the same thing. He woke up because he heard the flush. He thought it was just one of us kids. Never seen us. A couple minutes later, it flushes again, and this time he's still awake and he's watching. He didn't see no kids come out of the bathroom, so he gets up and goes in the bathroom, and as soon as he gets in there, it flushes again.
Gosh.
Yeah.
So, as far as like movement, I only had like one movement, and I was on the phone. You know, them late night talks. Hey, call me after 9. The minute's gonna be burned up, and parents gonna kill me. Whatever, you know, them dial up phones, internets. So, I was on the phone, and I had 4 things: a big boy's piggy bank, sat flat forever. The Road Warriors action figures set in my window, never have been touched, never been moved, and a Bible. Okay, 5 things, because I had my buddy's pictures that set up that passed away when I was in 8th grade, like in my bunk bed area there. And dude, it was a chain reaction. And I'm telling you, this Bible's laying flat. This Bible ain't sitting straight up. It's laying flat on like my gaming desk that I have. All of it, just chain reaction, just whew, straight to the floor. When that Bible hit the ground, my feet hit the ground. I was running. I don't listen. Paranormal. I figured it out. You don't bother them, don't bother you. I don't get bothered if a house is haunted anymore. But if one physically can do some shit,
yeah,
you best bet. Saging the shit out of that.
All right. What about aliens? You guys believe in that?
Me, not so much.
Man, I'm kind of one of them people. I don't believe, but I do believe. It's just they're gonna have to come with some facts.
Who's flying the
I mean,
UFOs?
I need to see that sumbitch. All right, I can. AI's out now. Anybody can fly that UFO.
I mean, the government's pushing out a lot of information.
Yeah, but the government's a fuck. Like we're hiding Jeffrey Epstein's files. We're redacting that shit on something that we love. We're redacting every important person's name out of the Jeffrey Epstein files. But now we have UFOs, Disney cruises with a shit ton of child predators on it, and all this other jet. That what was that? Not the C one, but the other one. I don't want to say its name out loud, but that shit was about to break out like the C one. Well, that shit got shut down pretty quick. But it's all part of their game plan. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm starting to sound like one. So
yeah,
maybe
that's what I was about to say. You
I'm starting to sound like one. Hey, yeah. I'm not a magician. Watch his head though. But anyways, yeah. I just feel like government is we're definitely blind to a lot of shit, and we'll let them tell us anything. So we'll believe it. If they told us to wipe our ass with a cactus, we'd do it.
There'd be some people.
We'd jump on that sumbitch. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna rephrase the last question here. So we got Bigfoot or cryptid creatures. You just believe in that?
I'm Bigfoot.
You believe in Bigfoot?
He got Bigfoot last week. You didn't see that? That's the first thing I told him. I said, damn, you got Sasquatch out of Kentucky, dude. But I believe in Bigfoot. I'd be
I believe in him too.
I'd be more willing.
You kind of iffy on the first two, and
on
the second, sure.
I mean, I don't know, man.
My kind of guys.
I've always believed in Bigfoot.
I knew Jens was the right guys.
So you believe in Bigfoot too, then?
100%.
The only one here that believes in Bigfoot. That's the reason we got that big poster right there. And then our Bigfoot cross.
By God, you'll never know one day.
He'll pop up.
Yeah.
He's interdimensional. That's why we don't see him all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're. He was at our live show, though.
Yeah.
Got your picture with him.
Yeah. But I used to, whenever I was big enough to hunt by myself, probably 13, 14 years old, I was sitting in a tree stand one morning, and about 7:15 every morning, I would have something squall out like a sound just like a Bigfoot. I mean, it really, really did. I can't.
Come
do
on, do it.
Come on,
do it. Just do it.
One time.
Just do it.
One time. Give us.
Do it. We'll get Jericho to
do the
his
sound.
mating call.
Jericho would give his making call. You do it.
I'll do it in a heartbeat. Come on.
Oh man.
Just
do
a
it
sneak
together.
peek.
What do we know to look for?
Yeah.
You got Jericho.
What was you hearing?
Well, man,
Come on now, some of our listeners.
Y'all put me
might have
on
heard
the
same
spot,
thing.
man.
Jericho might have even heard the same thing.
Yeah, I may have heard it. Come on.
Not even realized it.
Y'all are wild. I did. I really did.
Now we
Alright.
we will
He's
none
embarrassed. He's
hear.
embarrassed. So if you're ever out in the woods, okay, you say you're out there alone, deer hunt, whatever you do.
Is this what you heard?
Yeah, and you hear this, run away because them buttholes you was talking about might be yours.
Yeah.
But if you're ever out there and you hear something go, oh yeah,
No.
you better turn and run, man, because he's horny.
Makes me want to run
thought-
right now. You
I thought you was really about to make some Sasquatch ass sound, and then
thinking, bro.
he pulls out a damn TikTok from old redheaded dude. I watch the shit out of his videos.
So, let's hear yours.
Man, I don't even know if I can do it.
It ain't as bad as that.
What was it, like a Wookiee, like a?
No, bro, it's like it was like a deep but high pitched scream type deal.
Like man and woman mixed together.
We will
well,
never
yeah,
know.
sorta.
We will never know.
Yeah, we will never know. But that's the end of our show, guys.
We'll have to get him on another show. Maybe we'll talk him
Yeah.
for the
Well,
next 2 hours. Get him.
We'll get you to do it while we're on the ride along.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That way we
There you go.
video and
Yeah.
Do like one of
Yeah.
them cheater cameras where they
But-
like secretly have
guys,
cameras.
it was a pleasure having you. I hope
Thank y'all for having
hope to have you back. You know,
Absolutely.
get a couple more under your belts. Maybe eventually you can actually talk about one.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But
We'll be able to talk about one of the weeks.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we get the the confidentiality and stuff. You don't want to ruin any active cases. So we'll definitely try to get you back on.
Absolutely. But y'all can find us at 606 Pred Hunters on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. It's all the same.
And what about you? Because
It-
there's a few people asking about you.
It's pretty much all the same. Facebook, TikTok, the whole nine. There's
Eyes
a couple of it. It's like Eyes on Evil 444 or Eyes dot on Evil, or it'd be Eyes dot on Evil 444, because sometimes people's already got the username, so you got to figure out a way to use it.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing. But most of them are Eyes on Evil. I also, like I said, we got Cash App pinned on Facebook. We got the GoFundMe. We're not asking for much help. We just got $1 at this point. I'd be happy. We just, the funds come out of our pockets, and we're trying to, change laws in the state of Tennessee, but also get people arrested and that'll come to Kentucky for us.
Right.
So,
And then the guys, like always, we have no sugarcoating photography. We got NSC Media. We do photography, videography, podcasting. We do all kinds of stuff. Go check out No Sugarcoating Photography. We just done a photo session as a Paul's family and stuff, but the pictures turned out great. Check them pictures out. We're doing specials right now. We're going to do $50 sessions, just to help us get a little bit more practice in and stuff on photos. We're all the time doing videos and stuff, so if you need a videographer, reach out to us.
Could you do anything with Ronnie's face?
Yo, I could make him look like a knight. I told my wife last night that, babe, this face is royalty because she sits on it.
That's a good. I'm picking it up now.
Oh, Lord. I was waiting for it. Yes.
Gordon's typing in his notes.
yeah.
But that being said, it was nice having you. They will be back. Everybody tune in for the next show. Thank you.